So in the next 30 minutes, we're going to show you how to help local businesses with lead gen and AI to collect $2,500 to $10,000 checks in 30 days or less. This is the first option of many where you can start getting cash collected, checks in, and then later on start asking for a monthly recurring. So we've changed up the model quite a bit. And if you returned and saw our last presentation for I think previous year, this is the updated model. So there's a lot new in this presentation I wanted to share with you here today. This is from my trip in Vietnam last year. So who is this for? This is for someone, again, that's on my list or that is watching our YouTube content or subscribe to us, that's jumping around from shiny object to shiny object. There's individuals on our list that have told me, like, hey, listen, I've bought 350 different courses over the last 10, 15 years, and I'm still not where I want to be. If so, this is for you. If you're still stuck in a job that you hate and you're kind of looking for a way out where you can make your own schedule and be your own boss, or if you have no solid plan for your online business. So we've talked to hundreds of people that are trying to build an agency over the last year, the last 12 months. And I'd say majority of people would fall into this category. They're not really sure on the fulfillment, on the business model, and on how to actually go ahead and get your first 2 or 3 clients in the door. And then number 4 would be lack of clarity on and focusing down on your niche, your offer, your fulfillment model, and just staying focused and you know exactly what to do every day. And then 5th, if you already have a marketing agency, but you're struggling to get new clients in. So if you fall into any of those categories, stick around. It's only going to be about 30 minutes long, and heck, you can even put it in 2x speed. Okay, who is this not for? This is not for someone that doesn't want to build a marketing agency, basically. Or you just don't want to learn online marketing skills, then this is probably not for you. And if you just love your current situation, cool. If you're happy with your life, if you have all the freedom you want, and you can wake up and do whatever you want, and you're living the current lifestyle that you want. Or if you just already have an online business that gives you the freedom, time freedom, security, and just as a joke, yeah, you make more money than me, which a lot of our clients do actually. So that's not a problem. From my goal on this web class is going to get you into the mindset, but also the awareness that collecting a check from a business using a trial offer, build and deploy method is actually pretty easy. So this could be a $2,500 check. It's been $4,000, $5,000, $10,000, and as little as 10 days or 7 to 10 days. That means just reaching out to a few people in your network, warm, preferably people you do business with, show them that you have something of value to offer them a trial, close the deal. So this is what we're going to show you after 15 years of building businesses online. It built out multiple agencies, 2 in particular. We built out Rhino Web Consulting, servicing local business clients. And now in Pure Digital, we were servicing online coaches and gurus. And now we're also servicing online marketing agencies. So there's pretty much the same business model if you're offering coaching, if you're offering marketing services. But marketing service in particular, if you don't do it right, well, what happens exactly is, well, you start a business and you just get yourself another job, right? If you're not building out systems, you're not building out a small team that can actually take some of the work and do it for you. All you're doing is you're going to replace your 9 to 5 with a new 9 to 5 and potentially work even more hours because business is 24/7. So I'm going to show you how to avoid those types of things and do it the correct way. And just briefly, who am I again, if you don't already know? So I started out with online marketing in 2009. I had a small boutique online marketing agency that I started from my parents' house, and I did that in 2008. I built up a list of 30 clients, just basically just doing word of mouth marketing, referrals, networking events, just asked people in my local community, went to the BNI groups, went to the Chamber of Commerce, friends through church and so forth, and developed a pretty large group of clients. And then I started building out a team and I realized, well, I don't know how to do that or I don't have the skills. So we were able to manage it, but essentially I replaced my jobs with a new job. And that was cool. That was great. I could work for myself. I was able to purchase 350Z convertible there pretty much right on. And then from that, I've been able to travel to 35 countries now, hopefully 40 soon. There's photos here. I'm in Bangkok, Berlin, Vietnam, Bali, Paris, and Barcelona is just to name a few spots, pretty much everywhere around Europe. Originally from the States, so I'm originally from New Jersey. And from that, I moved over to California. And a lot of marketers were living in San Diego, Vegas. We went to the Vegas Marketing Mansion event, tons of marketing events. pretty much been to every single type of Warrior Plus, JVZoo, Warrior Forum meetup and event around the world. But now we don't really need to go to that because we're so connected with the internet right now. You can work with who you want, when you want to work. So my hours are just optional and open, and I don't need to travel anywhere if I don't want to. So I'm currently based in Bali now for the last 6 years. Just to give you a quick update. And we plan on staying here, and we have a huge team that's been developed for myself, but also we have assistants. We have a whole team doing our fulfillment, so doing our marketing services, media buying, paid ads, AI, as well as doing coaching. So we have quite a full team here in 3 or 4 different countries currently, a few in Bali, a few in the Philippines, and our clients are everywhere. So a lot of our biggest clients are either in Australia, London, Dublin, New York, Texas, and Florida, Colorado, just to name a few spots. And what is cool about this business model, like I said, like you can work from anywhere. I was working from a laptop in Paris, enjoying the lifestyle, reading Russell Brunson, doing some work in the morning, and then going out to a party later in the day. Same in Berlin. So the schedules and time zones don't really matter all that much. I've worked in 6 or 7 different time zones, and I found that it's still doable. So if you ever thought about traveling, you haven't done it, you're like, oh, let me just wait until I retire. It's actually not necessary. So we've recently serviced a lot of clients with paid ads, specifically with YouTube ads, running ads from, say, like $800 a day minimum ad spend, all the way up until $15,000 per day ad spend with YouTube ads. It's really scalable, and it's just basically just like TV ads. And what we've done is about a 4x ROAS, which every dollar that we would spend in ads, we'd get $4 back. And when you can get that type of result, and share that result with other people, well, everybody's going to want to work with you. And from that, we're able to do $120 million in sales, and that's all digital products, by the way, coaching courses, trainings, webinars like this we've ran to potential new clients. Some of the clients we worked with either could have been more in the Mindvalley space or the coaching space, or also the marketing space. So you might be familiar with some of the names here. And like I said, we had our original company in Rhino Web Consulting, and that's a terrible logo. That's 2009, and things have definitely gotten better with design by then. And on average, I'd say I just took a look at the amount of invoices that we have here, and this is just one of our Stripe accounts. So it's around $2 million in sales that was cash collected in that Stripe account. So you can see that's payment, invoice 620, 630. 640, 642. That was an old screenshot from last year. So I think we've done about 10 million online in sales, and maybe 2 or 3 million, maybe 3.5 from the agency, and the rest from coaching as well as online course sales and software. And it doesn't include the affiliate marketing and all that kind of stuff that we also do. So how is this possible? Like, what changed? Like, what was the catalyst to leveraging? We got to leverage our time better. Like, I would not want you to go from a 9-to-5 job or, like a decent opportunity where you're making $3K a month and you're replacing it with a marketing agency, but you only have 1 or 2 clients and you're doing $3K a month again profit. You're just replacing your job with another job. That's what I did early on. And I built my agency during the Great Recession. This is 2009, 2008. And I think I applied for hundreds, maybe 150 jobs. Nobody was hiring. I couldn't get a single job. So what I did was I literally just talked to every single person that I could to get a client with. And I'm like, hey, I'm going to learn SEO. Can you just give me a chance? And that's how I got started. There was no sales tactics or strategies. There was no cold email. There was no Facebook ads. There was no Facebook at the time. Essentially, I just went onto the Warrior Forum, learned a skill set, learned a little bit about website design, SEO, lead gen, and got hundreds of #1 rankings for local businesses early on. So 2012 or 14, this is when I met Chris Winters, who we helped him sell his Facebook ads agency program. We've done millions in sales on that, and that's helped change a lot of people's lives. There's hundreds of case studies and testimonials about people getting clients in using the lead gen model, which we built upon and improved, which we're going to talk about in this presentation. So from that point, I realized, talking with him and seeing how his business is structured and how he was able to do $20 million in a year, it was just a little bit different. It was just business systems and leverage Whereas I was building up a client base and I was doing everything for everyone and it was not scalable. So the marketing model just in general is not a very scalable business model. So if you don't know business very well and you just get into it and you start getting on clients, your mindset is gonna be like, okay, let me just help everyone and sell everything to everyone. So that's what I was able to do, and then I was able to get myself stuck at around $36,000 to $50,000 a year with profit. But that's not where I wanted to be. So we ended up ditching that model completely, and then I've had months of doing $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 sales, 100,000. But only because I ditched the model and I went to one-to-many marketing. We sold online products as well as webinars, and we also serviced higher end clients and then scaled them with paid ads, which were huge. We're talking about 50,000, 100,000, or even $200,000 ad spend per month that we're taking a percentage of that ad spend plus a retainer. So we're talking about $5 to $10K a month per client, and that's how we've scaled up and done $30,000 to $50,000 a month with our agency services. Simply with very, very few clients by going after quality, not quantity, and then offering one service to one particular niche selection. So hopefully that helps you understand my journey. And if you don't need to repeat the same mistakes if you just watch this training, right? And you follow the advice that we give out, and there's tons of courses that we have as well as free information on YouTube. So you might as well just skip the hard part. Don't actually just go through all the trial and errors that I've made, that pretty much everyone makes in this space. When you get in, you have to learn. You're going to make the same mistakes as everybody else. You might as well find a mentor, find a coach, find someone that already has what you want, and then ask them, how did you do it? How can I do it? So 2009 was trial and error. I failed my way forward. 2015, the agency model was not looking that great, honestly. And we were testing out some different things. And it wasn't until 2018 that I discovered, okay, let's scale with really good clients and take a higher cut of their actual business by offering a better ROI. So we were able to scale that with paid ads. And now today we're going to be talking about how we're using paid ads along with AI, both calling features, texting features, and how we're going to implement this for clients to get not just a 4x ROI, but a 10x ROI. And I really believe that at the point that you work with a business, they will never cancel your subscription model, your retainer, or how much you're asking for each month. If you can get over that 5x ROI or even 10 to 15x, like you're going to be referred clients like never. You're just never going to stop. So how do you do that in today's marketplace? Well, honestly, it's really good creatives. It's helping them create that stuff. It's helping them set up paid ads, but pretty much everyone can do that now. But what's more scalable and what's more profitable is actually following up with the leads in real time. And you can't do that with a team. People are busy. But if you had an AI assistant agent calling, texting the leads back, following up with them, scheduling, hey, you're looking at that real estate. Were you looking to get come in for an appointment today? Right? Are you looking to replace your roof? It's amazing what AI can do just in the last 6 months since we did like the older presentation. So this is version 3. There's so much more that we've done in the recent months. It's crazy. And now like getting these types of checks in makes a lot more sense, and it's a lot easier to fulfill because you don't have to work with people. You just set up an AI system using our software that we're using, and we have templates and everything for. And it's just nice. It's just easy. So we're still doing the same exact model, but now we've improved it. That's it. So we added on the paid ads. 2018, we perfected that, scaled that agency model up to 36K a month. I've had months of 50, 60K, but now we're adding in the AI, and our goal is to scale to 100 to 200K a month and eventually 500K a month. And because I think there's no limit if you do it the right way, if there's leverage, if you're using a hybrid model, if you're not just doing one size fits all, but you're actually doing different layers, different offerings done for you, but also done with you. So today we're going to cover the basics here, the right way to scale, copy our winning system, and how to get some clients in the door, because that's really why everyone's here. All right. So like I said, the wrong way to build an agency is like you're building another 9-to-5 job. or doing it the traditional way that I was taught to do it in college and working for some traditional agencies, marketing agencies. They had office space, they had overhead, they had lots of staff. They were complaining about how much it cost and they weren't able to pay me. It wasn't really attractive. I'm like, well, there's got to be a better way. They were working with every local business and they had a low ticket offer. It just wasn't really great for me. And of course, you have 50% taxes if you're in the EU or if it's somewhere in the West. It's going to be somewhere between like 35 to even 60% in taxes. So let's just say 50%. Half of what you make, you don't keep. So I'm into the business of having a marketing agency that makes 80% profit. So one of the things that we do is we pay taxes that are extremely low, like close to zero if at all possible. We can only do that with a remote lifestyle type of business. Even some Americans have renounced citizenship, lived overseas. A lot of my mentors have set up things like in Malta or in Hong Kong or in Singapore or in Dubai. And then they're able to essentially double their profit margin. So that means that now they can hire better people, provide a better service, have a better profit margin at the end of the day. But the real secret here is just keep it as simple as possible. The more complexity that you try to add to your business model and the more marketing funnels and the more systems, the more complex it gets. So our goal was to just train up one VA, have no meetings with clients, just automate it where the VA manages the clients, but I personally don't have ongoing meetings and fulfillment meetings and let's talk about SEO or copy. Like I'm not really interested in that. And so the way I've set it up is that I don't do client meetings. I just do sales calls with new potential clients. We set them up, we make sure that they get the results. We have a flow, a system in place. And we just offer one simple service and one simple niche. So we service just with coaches and consultants and agencies, which is all kind of like one niche in itself. And then we provide one simple service, which is coaching and an upsell into done-for-you marketing services, which is a monthly fee plus a percentage and performance-based. So yeah, 85% margins would be ideal. But after talking to a lot of agencies back in the States, for example, that them showing me their P&L, on average, it's not happening for a lot of them. And so what we've done, like for example, for one of our clients, Mark, he was sitting at about 40% profit margin and working 60 hours a week. By the end of the first agency accelerator program that we ran with him, just in like 2 or 3 calls, within the first 30 days, he went from 40% profit margins around and actually doubled it to around 60 to 80% profit margin by simply we just looked at his expenses. We cut a lot of expenses down. And then we got rid of his worst clients that were taking up all of his time and just focused on getting one better client to replace that. And sometimes that's all you need. So for his agency, I think he had about 11 clients. We fired the lowest, most time-consuming ones, and then he went from working for 60 hours a week, which was stressing him out, right? And it was more than a job. It was like a job and a half, to working maybe 25 to 30 hours a week simply by making that small change. So that's the stuff that, we'd have to jump on a call and figure out and how to do. But really, like one of the big things was finding a mentor. Like I had a mentor. I worked with Chris Winters personally. We worked on his campaigns. He was showing us how he ran his agency. If it wasn't for him, I might just still be doing the same model of kind of like crushing 60 hours a week and working with all the clients and all these local businesses, not knowing the awareness of there's a better way out there. I just didn't know. And I didn't really believe it. I jumped onto one of his webinars actually, and I did not believe what he was talking about. He's like, oh yeah, we just made $20 million this year and we're just doing Facebook ads to businesses. I'm like, what? How are you managing so many clients when we can barely manage 25? So that was like pretty eye-opening. So from that experience, we were able to work together, go through his entire program process. We ran a lot of ads. We made millions for his programs, by the way. But by working with him, we learned about how it works, so that we can deploy and do it ourselves. And now we've kind of built from that model a better model of using AI, using better systems, using everything that we've known before with paid ads, and then kind of combining that together. And that's where this whole model of remote agency was born. That's part of the reason why I started traveling the world. I did not live in California anymore and paid like 52% taxes or something that year, 2014. So 2016, I officially left the States, and since, I don't know, it's about 8 years since I've been outside of the States, paying way less in taxes, having that high profit margins, and simply just living a better lifestyle where I'm spending 10 hours a week training at the gym, going for runs, 10 hours a week socially, going to different business events and parties. Last weekend we had an event. Like every weekend we have events here with entrepreneurs that are inspiring and doing crazy things. We partied in Berlin here. You can see in Thailand and Bali. Went to all the exclusive clubs in the world and still run my business and still make profit, 10, 20, 30K, 40K months profit while still barely working. A lot of the time I was barely working 2 to 4 hours a week, to be honest. So I might spend like 4 or 5 days traveling and partying, going out, and then on a Monday and Tuesday I do some work. During the slow days, Monday through Wednesday, I do a few hours of work. Just deliver some content, manage email lists, and take a look at the team and see what's going on. But you can do that. But now what's cool is you can hire VAs, and we can help you place a VA into your business and have them trained to use AI so that they're exponentially more productive. So you can take a VA that you're paying $4 an hour, and then you just give them the AI tools. They can essentially build out your entire business. They build out all of our company documents, marketing, fulfillment, lead gen, booking onto your calendar. So currently we have quite a few people working with us, but we have an executive assistant, and then she manages the calendar, helps me post content, social media, and so forth. So all this is a minimum investment. For full-time help, our VAs get around $320 a month US for full-time. And I'd like to give bonuses depending on their work quality and so forth, and raise their salary once they build the skill sets. But all of that is part of building the profit margin. Like if you put the intention out there that you want 55% profit margins in your company, you're probably going to get that. But I prefer to stick right around that 80 to 85% profit margins, so that if you only have 5 clients and they're paying you $2,000 a month, $10,000 a month is your net gain, right? 80% profit margin is $8K a month. So with just 5 clients, right? We're just talking about 5 clients, you can maintain a pretty good lifestyle anywhere in the world. $8,000 a month, minus taxes, maybe you're looking at $7,500, $7K a month, at least as an American that still has to pay a little bit back. And so that's what we're looking at. So $7K a month profit into your business while having just 5 clients, which is all managed by one VA. So you're essentially just running 2 to 4 hours per week. And I just saw this today. I was watching a YouTube video, and this girl's mentioning that you don't need to work hard or smart. It's just what people have told you to do. So it's almost like we need to deprogram you. Like, how was I able to go to all these luxury places, travel, party, get drunk quite a lot, where I was not functional, for weeks at a time. I was just constantly traveling and going, not really getting any work done. And I was still able to maintain that lifestyle and still be able to make even some of my record months by just working a week here, a week there, 2 months here, and I work a couple of months in Bali, then I start traveling again. Well, it's because I had that mindset of I don't think I actually need to work all that hard. I think I just want to travel the world. I want to have the absolute freedom to do whatever I want when I want. So if you have that mindset, if you want 80% profit margin, if you don't want to build an entire empire, which most people don't, if you just want 8K a month profit in your business, which I think 90% of the people listening to this would agree with. Not everybody wants to get 100K months or 500K months. In fact, very few. But for me personally, right now, we're in a building phase. So we're building a team. We're building out systems. We're bringing on new clients. We are trying to scale up to 100, 200K a month and see how far we can push it. So right now, I'm working 10 hours a day. But it doesn't always have to be that. It's because I'm choosing to. I'm choosing to have the discipline to do that. And you might think a lot of people we jump on a call with, they have some limiting beliefs that I'm too late in the game. It's too competitive out there. And there's so many marketing agencies just pitching all these services already. How am I going to break into the market? And you may think that every local business already run ads. Their marketing is all good. But, if you've been on a call with me, we've done a lot of coaching calls, and we take a look at the market in their niche. If you take a look at your niche and we see okay, real estate agents are looking at their marketing, or they're looking at contractors, and even their websites, their SEO, everything is just god awful, just to be honest, in these local business niches. But our niches that we work with coaches. We work with the most sophisticated marketers in the world that understand marketing top to down. But they still have problems in their business, huge problems that they don't understand how to fix, and they need a solution. They need someone like you to come in as a consultant, a fractional CMO, or a marketing agency to add on to their business and help them get results. So there's different levels to it. We've done all 3 of those things. And to be honest, this is a chart from 2019. It's a little bit older, but essentially 62% of businesses did not use Facebook ads in 2019. It's probably not much different, to be honest. So it's like half of businesses are not even trying Facebook ads. So we'd actually target people who are running Facebook ads and then help them build a better system. We offer them a marketing funnel for just $2,500. Hey, we're just going to build you a marketing funnel. And if you get better results with that, cool. We'd help you create creatives and we can get you into a monthly package. So we kind of step it like we're going through a date and then we're proposing an engagement and then we're getting married, which is the whole monthly package. So if you don't know who they are, they don't know, like, and trust you yet, you have to give them some value up front. And so we do that by offering a trial of just giving them a marketing funnel, something simple that you can provide for them quickly. And what's interesting is when you actually do a search on Facebook for 30 million businesses, small businesses in the US, and you take a look at like what the numbers, that there's only 30,000 actually running ads. So these are the CEOs of their companies, right? These are small businesses. So was that, it's like 1%. Yeah. So this is from 2012, right? But even today, we're still looking at about maybe 50% that are currently running it. So there is a lot more people doing it. But the difference is that none of them are using AI. There's only about 3% using AI. So if you're able to run lead gen for them, run from Facebook, run to a marketing funnel that you set up, and have the AI integration in there so that it follows up with the leads, qualifies them, and then gets them to the right place to book a call or to send an appointment, well, then you're offering something super unique in the market that nobody has right now, minus a few really, really quick starters. So there's huge opportunity now. If you missed the whole wave in 2012 to 2018 with paid ads, in 2020 with paid ads, now the new thing is going to be offering paid ads integrated in with AI, right? You have to start understanding that. Okay, so the thing before was good, worked for the last 10 years, from 2009, I think 2010 is when we started running paid ads on Facebook for the first time, maybe 2011. So it's been a 10-year run. It's been amazing. Now there's a lot of people in the market offering paid ads. Now it's a commodity. Sure, you can charge $2,000 a month, $1,500 a month, and still get a sale, but you're competing on price. But if you're adding in another service on top of that, another fulfillment model, something that's different, something that's new, that's going to convert really well. And that's why we're adding in, not only we're going to give you winning ads that works for our Facebook, for simple ads for any local business. We have a whole Rolodex of ads and displays to show you the best ads and show you which ones to pick, but also show you how to find new ones as well. You can set them up and just using Canva. It's really simple. So that's all we're doing, but we're just copying over our winning funnels and deploying it and giving you a link so you can deploy it and set it up for your own clients as well. And we're going to give you the top 5 converting niches, but we also have a list in detail of every single list, every single niche that I recommend. And there's hours and hours of coaching and training on the niche selection so you can pick the right one that works for you. And we can just jump on a call as well and show you the list and then talk about it and select your niche together. This is probably the best way to do it. And I think every single person that's worked with me last year has picked a niche, has picked a decent niche, and has gotten that result so that we can start working on building marketing campaigns after that. One of our clients just yesterday has picked his niche and has started a marketing campaign to focus on getting these high-paying clients. So we're specifically looking for high-paying clients. We're not looking for the bottom of the list, but putting up your level of your mindset so that you actually go after the winning clients. So this means the ones that are making money, the best ones in the community, the best local business, the best restaurants, the best, med spas. And what is cool is that we're going to be having contractors. We have a whole team behind us, and my own virtual assistant and personal assistant, executive assistant here in Bali, that will be able to help you inside the group and make sure that you can be successful. So we're just going to be opening up everything because I don't take any type of local business clients. All we do is we work with coaches, consultants, and agencies, right? So there's 300 other niches that you could possibly work in that we are never going to touch. We might as well just open it up our entire business and create a whole place for you to have success with. This is just a screenshot from before of my Upwork account. We've hired, I don't know how many people, 63 on here, but it's probably over 100. This is just one Upwork account. So we have, all these processes in place for hiring, and we can help you place somebody into your business, just that one person that will manage your clients for you, and then train them with a very simple, we just make some videos for them. So like my entire course, like a video like this, we'll send over to our team. They'll watch all the videos and basically a course that they can get trained on. So also if we have a VA on staff, we can actually just make them go through the training and be like, hey, what we're doing is we're training up a bunch of people. So we have my one VA, and then she's training up our currently new VAs that we can either place into your business or place into one of our clients' businesses. And we're just constantly doing that. One of the things that we're trying to work on is having like a list of 7,000 applications. So these are people that are growth hackers, media buyers, copywriters, video editors, VAs, and so forth. So we have so much help available, and it's just constantly growing as our team has expanded quite a lot since last time I made a video here. So it's 12 months ago. Now we have so many people. But this is all the arbitrage stuff that I was talking about. Is you take tier 3 quality employees that want to work for you. They're in the Philippines, they're in Eastern Europe, they're in places where the $300 a month for a monthly income is average. You get them a full monthly income, and then you just bump that up a little bit over time so that they're making more than the average person in their area. They're really happy with it. They're getting the results. Like they can provide for their entire family based off of just working for you if you're working with tier 1 clients. So of course you can hire tier 2 help, which we've done as well, which I would consider maybe parts of South America as well as Eastern Europe and other places. And there's different levels to that, of course. But in general, we're looking at $300 a month for full-time help. And if you're hiring, like we had someone doing media buying, we had a few people in the media buying in the Philippines, but they're top of the game, like top tier, like 1%. So we're going to be paying them a lot more. Maybe that's around $2,000 a month. So in comparison, that might sound expensive. But yeah, you can have an entire team outsourced in the Philippines, like some of our clients do. They have their entire team, maybe like 9 or 10 people running their daily processes and their SEO, media buying, and so forth. So that's part of how we can help you out, is actually learning how to arbitrage help so that you're not doing the work yourself. And this is just a result from someone buying one of our courses. John was just landed his first contract, $24,000. Now, this isn't always happening, but this is just from buying the course. So imagine if you had entire frameworks in the entire coaching community, the entire team behind you, and me jumping on a call with you to actually encourage you and show you exactly what to do and get you unstuck, picking your niche, and also getting you in front of a couple clients. And sometimes we even hand clients over to our clients. So like, what if you were able to do just 10% of what we've done? Some of our best months in the agency have been $60K a month. If you just were able to do $6,000 a month, that's essentially just getting 2 clients in the next 30 days. An average client is $2,500 a month, just in general. If you're doing SEO or paid ads or whatever, let's take a round number. It's about $5,000 a month. So it's $5,000, $6,000 a month. And you had someone proven already that you can just deploy, train up, and start managing your clients without the fear of them stealing your clients. And of course, so you have to do it in the right way. That's what we're looking at. That's the short-term goals as well as long-term goals, is being able to sustain 5 to 10 clients where you're bringing in $8,000 to $12,000 a month profit. If you're just thinking about like, I'm just looking to replace my income. Of course, a lot of people want to do more. One of our clients just had $100K a month, and because he wanted to do a little bit more and he had the opportunity, and now we're helping him scale to consistently $100K a month. And really 90% of your success is the offer. So if you're just running the current offer you're doing in the current fulfillment model, you're not having the results that you currently need and want, well, now's the time to change. Like, instead of just doing the same thing over and over again and expecting the same result, we have people here that I've talked with that they're still doing the same thing. They're still saying that I need a new offer. I'm just offering websites and they're not really selling anymore. I'm like, yeah, okay, because it's been around as a commodity. You have to lower your prices maybe, or you have to do more lead gen. But if you have a really high converting offer, when you're offering lead gen plus AI, where it's hot and it's happening right now, and if you get in right now over the next 3 months, it'll be really good. But if you get in a year from now, if you skip over this training right now and you just say, "Well, I'm going to do it later," well, in 3 to 6 months, 12 months, well, you won't be able to make this type of money. Like opportunities like this only comes like once in a lifetime. Just like it was a once in a lifetime opportunity for me to get into Facebook ads early on and then getting to YouTube ads early on. I wouldn't have made millions of dollars with Facebook ads early on if I waited, right? Because the traffic was so cheap. Anything I did was converting and making a profit. Like literally everything. I was running affiliate offers. I was running my own offers. I was running webinars. Everything was making money. So this is the opportunity we have again. Finally, we have an opportunity that everyone can make money with this brand new offer. It really is 90% offer and 90% focus. So if you can focus on one thing and stay true to just doing this thing and just building this out, you can be successful because we already know the offer converts, right? But I think in about a year, everyone will have this type of offer. I think we got about a 3 to 6 window for us to get in here, start offering AI marketing services to the mass majority of businesses before everybody else figures out how to do it. So the harder it is in the beginning and the earlier you get in, the more you are able to charge the business owner. So right now, there's people charging $50,000 to install an AI chatbot. So if you've never sold an AI chatbot yet, well, maybe you should start now. This is John. So he got 2 clients in at 6K each on the first 24 days inside one of our courses. So this is one of the old courses last year. Yep. Again, he was jumping from shiny object to shiny object. And what I find is like you tried affiliate marketing, you've tried this, you tried that, you're building out your own products. So you weren't really focused on one thing. But if you just focus on one thing, you build out the sales process as we teach inside of our coaching, well, you're going to be more successful. All right, so that's the 3 secrets is the right way to scale. It's all about the business model. Secret number 2 is copying the winning system, which is lead gen plus AI. So you can have a winning offer that converts to your audience. And number 3 is just setting it up so it's profitable, 80% profit margins. And you just need 3 to 5 clients paying you around $2,500 a month. And if you have the right offer using what we told you with paid ads, with a marketing funnel, with a CRM, which we use and we're going to deploy for you, how can you not win? So this is why I love this model, because all you need is a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection. A lot of our clients are actually here in Bali. A lot of them are in Thailand, in Southeast Asia. Like they're living overseas, but they're from like the Netherlands or they're from America or they're from wherever, right? They're from Sydney, but they're here. Profitability, low capital. You don't need any money to invest. We spend about $97 a month for the CRM, and everything's included on that. So there's not much more that you need in the beginning. We use Google Docs, Zoom. We use Loom or Descript. So for software, maybe like $200 a month that we're investing into for just the basic agency model. So the profitability margin, if you're spending, say, like $2,000 a month on team and software and information and courses, and you got 5 clients paying you $2K a month, you're looking at $8,000 a month profit, minus a little bit from taxes. But if you're living overseas, you're going to pay a lot less. If you're living back in the States and you still got to pay at a higher rate, you're probably going to pay around 40%. So your 8K will turn into 5K, maybe 4,500. And for me, I don't think that's enough. So you're going to have to get on more clients, do the same thing. So it's all metrics at the end of the day on that point, but maybe like what's stopping you? You can ask yourself, why haven't you done this yet? And why are you watching this and right now without taking the action? All right. Because like what's to be honest is like most businesses are a nightmare to manage, as we've experienced myself personally from running my own agency. I had some clients that were just a nightmare. We're barely paying us anything and taking up all of our time. But with the right agency, with the right clients, you just need to take care of around 2 to 6. So how are you doing it? Are you currently managing a bunch of clients that are taking up all of your time and making your life living hell? Well, it's time to readjust. Right? So also, we don't meet with clients face to face. We can do all this remotely. There's no reason to meet face to face. I almost never do. It's nice to meet face to face like once if you're doing the sales process in the beginning, but after that, like it's all on Zoom pretty much, or it's the VA in our agency managing the clients for us. I personally don't want to manage clients. I don't like to do the fulfillment. I'm not in that. I've done that before. I'm past that now. I'd rather coach you guys. I'd rather do some training. I'd rather do other things. So imagine you having someone like that to do the fulfillment for you, that's trained well and knows exactly what to do. That's a game changer. And this is not a get rich quick model. We actually get the results for the clients. We actually want to get like a 4x, 5x, 10x ROI in the marketing spend that we use for our clients. Especially if they're like a med spa or they're dentist, and you're running $2,000 a month in Facebook ads, and you're generating like 30, 40 appointments a month. And then using AI on top of that to save them a lot of time and hassle when you're saving them $2,000 a month. Right? So at the end of the day, they're getting free leads. That's how you can position this offer. Free leads. You charge us, we'll charge you $2,500 a month retainer, but you can get rid of one of your staff members that is costing you $2,500 a month answering the phones, because our AI is doing it for you and setting up the phone calls and then integrating into your CRM to put them onto your calendar for your business. That's the power of what we're doing here with the AI calling and AI text part of the fulfillment offer. All right, so how does the math work? So you get started today and you start trying to get clients and offering paid ads, lead gen with AI. So worst case scenario is you message 25 businesses. I recommend that you start off with building a list of 100 businesses that you can message. And out of that, you should get enough clients to run that from there. Like that's it, just one time. Let's just say you do a little bit of that and you message 25 businesses. Well, with this offer, because it's so good, you'll probably get about 50% response rate. And from that, you'll get 6 people to book a call with you and half will close if you've done it right. Right. And if you don't do the math, like if you just like reach out to a couple people here and there, it's hit or miss. You might get one, but I prefer like if you reach out to at least 25 people and book in a few free trials, which is basically we set up the marketing funnel for you, and we'll run a little bit of paid traffic just to show you how it works. And if you like it, we'll sign you up for the monthly recurring. And that's it. All right, so this is the official launch. This is version 3 of Agency Accelerator. It's finally here. The last 2 versions, we did cohorts where it's just a group of 5 to 10 of us privately in a community, jumping on calls together, doing it one-on-one, actually doing the hard work ourselves and building the course, building the material, building the coaching calls, and putting that into the back end for you. So now that we have an entire step-by-step framework, 20 plus hours of coaching calls already, we have all different types of mentorship now available for you. And then we've updated our scripts. We have every different type of cold email scripts, Loom script, guide, Facebook ads to fill up your calendar and get you clients. Sales scripts, we can even role play together on a coaching call, just me and you, where we talk about your possible client. We take a look at the offer you're presenting and everything, like literally every step of the way, so you can't lose. And we just integrate this all into one CRM software, which I'll give you the link to, which will just automatically deploy for you, and you just do some customization. So it's a template that we've already set up. Now, normally it would be closed. It would just be a sales call only. So this is the first time we're opening it up publicly, but this is only for you, specifically just for right now. So over the next 3 days, 72 hours. So one of our old courses, I've mentored Connor. He was working at Best Buy at the time. This is a guy I met through my church, and he had no marketing experience whatsoever. In 3 months, we took his agency to $8K a month because he was mentored by me, and without any prior experience, he had 0. So he was able to get, I think, 5 or 6 clients, local clients in Connecticut, all by just doing a little bit of mentoring by me. So that's just me in a couple hours that we worked together, and just following my advice and just getting access to my course. So if he can do it, I think anyone else can do it as well, especially all the professional marketers that are following my emails for many years, and you've bought more courses than you know what to do with, right? So let's make money together now. You don't need to jump on a call. We don't need to set up a time in the future. For the next 72 hours, I'm going to give you an opportunity to just jump into the entire program, get your feet wet. And in the worst case scenario, you don't like it, then you can just ask for a refund if it's not for you. But we're going to do a step-by-step framework. We have 8 weeks of training. This is a 60-day program in particular, where before it was one-on-one and group coaching. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open it up to 10 more people and just live. So this is a little test to see how you guys really enjoy it and how you can do it. But we'll actually just include 2 coaching calls with me personally too. So I'm willing to do the work if you're willing to jump on a coaching call with me. So we'll pick on our niche. We'll work on the offer together, make sure you understand the offer. We'll do some role playing on like cold outreach so you can know exactly what to say. And then we can start setting up your cold email system and Facebook ads if you want to do that. That would be the last step. Of course, you bought a lot of other stuff in the past. You probably bought some things from me before. So like basically what's happening right now is I'm getting away from selling pretty much anything else. And I just want one place, one community, one mastermind where we can all work together on getting the same goal, working on the same goal, just creating a better product, creating a better business, better systems, and hiring better people and getting better clients, you know? So stop wasting time on offers that don't sell. Like if you're still selling old school traditional SEO, that's kind of archaic. If you're doing website design, if you're doing reputation management, and you're doing all these other types of things, and you're not offering lead gen with the AI component attached to it, you're kind of behind the ball. It's all about having the really hottest offer in the marketplace and just running it through as quickly as possible. One of my friends here in Bali just hit 330,000, I believe, working with med spas, doing this model, just lead gen, AI attached to that. Qualifying the leads, setting up appointments. It's wild. He's 21 years old. There's 19-year-olds doing 100K, 200K a month using the same model. They just found a video on YouTube, figured it out themselves, watched an Iman Ganzi video or whatever, did it themselves, and they got the results by the age of 21, 22. A lot of them are here in Bali that I met. They said they've done $160,000 a month after 3 months working together with a partner. They built out this new agency. Now they're building AI applications. So basically, like, stop being unsure of what niche to select. We'll pick the niche together. I have to jump on a call with you. We'll do that. Stop sitting on the sidelines while we already had 23 people come into the program. And if you weren't one of them, you know, what's stopping you? Because in 3, 6, 12 months from now, the AI lead gen opportunity will be past and it'll be commodity and everybody else will be selling it too. And then you're back to square one. And hopefully there's something else available for you if you haven't taken up this offer. And we'll get 100% certainty on the offer fulfillment. Like we'll know exactly what you need to do. So if you can wake up every day and be like, okay, I need to talk to business owners and tell them that I can do their marketing, I can do their lead gen, and we're going to be using AI so they can save money in their business, save money and time, and get better results and double or triple the results that they're currently getting with their current marketing team. That's pretty certain. So that's what I'm about. Creating the best offer that we can actually help business owners. Because at the end of the day, if they're not helped in the first few days that you're working with them, they're going to cancel anyway. You won't get that monthly recurring. So at the end of the day, you have to have a system, fulfillment, an offer that converts in the beginning, but also converts on the back end that gets them the results, gets them that 10x ROI. I've heard some of the clients out there, they're asking, we need a 15x ROI, otherwise we're not paying you the monthly fee. I mean, that's extreme, but they are entitled to their opinion if you're working with a business and they're spending money with you. Okay, so for the next 72 hours, I'm going to price lock the program for the first time ever. I've never done this before. We're now selling it for $7,400, all the last 2 months or so, or $500 a week, which is basically we're selling it for $2,000 a month, recurring, via sales call only. So I've taken maybe like 10, 12 sales calls a week, and we only pick the best people that I think are going to make it into the program very well. But I wanted to make it a way so that people that were on the fence or didn't have the funding or just didn't jump on a sales call with me before, like, you don't need to. Now, this is the first time you're going to be able to just jump into the program right now. Just click down below, click the link, and you're in. And we will schedule a coaching call together, and we will dissect your agency if you have one. And if you don't have one, we'll dissect what you're currently doing and how we can make a plan together to build the business that, obviously, that if you're signing up, that you want. So this is only for the first 10 people, and we're going to price lock this at $1,297 or a 2 payment of $997. Obviously, one's better than the other for you, and that just gives me 2 options, right? So after this, we may close it. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. We may just take 10 in, and that's it. Or we may take another 10 in, but at a higher price point. So probably $2,400 would be the next price point, or the two pay of $1,997. That's what I'm thinking right now. This is off the cuff. This is what we're doing, and this is a 72-hour price lock special. All right. So if you got any questions, please email me or send me any concerns via Facebook. I'm always available. And we'll see you inside the Agency Accelerator. Don't waste time because this will go fast. Okay, now let's talk about results. Because obviously, results is what matters. That's what we really focus on is case studies, client results, if they're actually getting the results from what we're teaching. So one of the things that we're teaching is cold email, and we're actually doing the setup for a lot of our clients. So we're helping them actually do it for themselves, or we do it with them, or we do it for them. All three options, like whatever it takes. We're just running Facebook ads, cold email, cold outreach, organic YouTube campaigns, which on average, the average YouTube video that I post for my agency nets me around $25,000 in sales. So if I post 10 videos, I'm going to make $250,000 in sales. So one of our VAs, she will, if you join the program, if you want to message me, cool. We can set up a YouTube content calendar for you for free if you decide to, that's your strategy. So you just need to pick one strategy. It's got to be cold email. It's got to be cold outreach. It's got to be one social media platform, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. Go into a community, offer value. So we have the entire process and system in place inside of our program with all the scripts. But we'll also include multiple calls with you. So everything. Michael Bedford, he was a sales professional. He was working for Yelp. And within a few days, he got his first 2 leads following the exact strategy that we teach. It was very coachable, doing the interview process. Odin's one of our brand new clients, and he's been building out an entire team and closing in deals before. His deals on average were about like $500 a month. And he's doing the lead gen AI model, and now we're closing deals for $2,500 to $5,000 a month, following the same exact blueprints, but actually getting him into the habit of charging more for his time and building a better team and a better process and better sales. So converting all the sales that he was missing before. So that takes time. It takes energy. So it only took 30 days to kind of redo his entire business from ground up. Peter just signed up with us a couple months ago. And we had someone from our team actually work with him directly, and he's just doing everything done for you because Peter's busy. So he's making $25K a month. Last month, he actually hit over $100,000 a month. And so what we're doing is we're trying to help him scale up his monthly recurring revenues to $60,000 currently. So helping him with the process of doing that by building out the sales and marketing structure on the front end and getting all the case studies and building out the best funnel that we can so that we can start generating 10 to 20 leads per month, qualified calls onto his calendar. But that's just a few. And we have people that are media buyers, sales professionals, agencies, affiliate marketers, are just people that are just getting started, getting their feet wet, all inside the program. So we got people from maybe they're making about 5K a month with their agency, all the way up to 100K a month, 120K a month, some of the agencies that are in the program. So just being part of the program, even if you don't need the training, if you just want to be part of a community, that's a lot of the benefit here. Obviously, like I want to share results with you because that's what we're trying to do. That's our main focus. That's what our team is instructed to do as well. Like my entire team, like we are instructed to focus on the client results. Whatever it takes for you to win, that's what we're doing. All right. So I guess we'll leave it at that, and we'll see you on the inside.